Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Hangout. My name is Mike Lucas. I want to welcome everyone here for our training today. Let me pull up my stuff here. So thanks for coming, everyone. Let me make sure chat's enabled, and the room is filling up. We got quite a few people here today. Thanks for coming, everyone. So here in the States, we have a 3-day weekend. The last, officially, I guess you can say, for us in the States. School's starting everywhere. Summer is officially over. Crappy weather is just around the corner, especially for us here in the Midwest. And it's a change of, I guess you say gears, change of seasons, change. And guys, what does this mean for us at Leafit? Well, rumor has it, the rumor is the mythological unicorn, will be out this week or next. The company is again positioning itself as fairly confident in that process. And I would tend to believe in the past that they were BSing, just being honest. You know, I kind of tell you guys that I don't think they're putting the best case scenario out there. I believe now that that's probably true. From what I'm hearing, they have gotten what they need to be done with Facebook for the version 1 to come out. Obviously, it's going to grow and become much more complex, much more engaging in later versions. But that challenge with Facebook has been resolved or scaled back, whatever they needed to do to get Facebook to approve everything that the minimal whatever Facebook was going to do. That's been the holdup. From my understanding, that was the issue, the only issue. That was number one issue. Now, once you submit your app to actually iTunes, no matter what the company says, I know for a fact it takes 7 to 10 business days to get it approved. If you have all your ducks in order, if you know what you're doing, it will be approved in 7 to 10 business days. If the sun rises on the 10th business day and you're not approved, you screwed it up. That's just the way it is. It always has been. So if we're assuming that it has been submitted from what I'm understanding, so now it is really in the queue, meaning they're in line to check out or make it live and to go in iTunes. So I'm suspecting here in the next, 2 weeks, 7 to 10 business days, we should see the IT app. For those who were not listening, couldn't make, and a lot of folks can't, I understand, the Wednesday night call, I believe it was covered on, the Q&A. The company made a commitment that they will not take it live without giving us in the field some notice. I don't know why they want to do that. Myself, if I see it go live, I'm pretty much watching. I don't need someone to tell me it's live when I see an email every day. Those of us who's been waiting now for for a year and a half, waiting for the mythological unicorn carrying his cell phone with the IT app on it, we don't need any special invitation to say it's live. We might pass out and run to the emergency room because of chest pains. We're so excited. But other than that, the company has said they're going to be giving some type of notification. I don't imagine it's going to be a big notification. A day, 2, maybe. How they're going to do that, I don't know if they're going to have a special webinar or they're going to hold it for a Monday. They haven't really explained their position, again, on that. But they're going to give some kind of heads up. And here's what we, people on this call, need to do. Looking at our matrix. Everyone is familiar with the matrix, paying $49 a month now. There's a lot of people who have not paid. Me, I think that's stupid. And I understand some people are a little short in cash, whatever the case may be, but they have considerable amount of friends, not only in their downlines. For example, I have sponsored, let's just say, for example, 18 people. About, I don't know how many of them are active, 8 or 9 are active. All the rest are free users. Now, and their friends, they have a lot of free users who have a lot of free users. If I'm not paid, Mike, for example, has 54 people. We'll say, I'm just throwing this hypothetical number out there. He has 54 people in his matrix. Some of them are paid, some of them are not paid. We'll say. How many, Mike, do you have actually, Mike?
86.
Okay, and some are paid and some are not paid, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but each one of those 86 people, many of them have what's called affiliates, free people. And those could literally, if you take his 86 people and maybe some of them have free affiliates, there might be a group of 600 in there of free affiliates. So, and I actually know one of Mike's people, who is one of Jay's people, who is one of someone else, who has about 1,000 free people. So they will all get notification that the IT app is out. Now, if Mike isn't paid, his 86 people's matrix might be worth it. You might look, well, I only have 10 people below me. But how many of those 10 people have 20 or 30 people who are free? So when they go out there and they take their little high-speed telephone and they go out there and start shopping, you will not get the commissions from it if you're not paid for those 9 levels. So you can't see your 9 levels for the IT app. You can see your 9 levels for the matrix, but you cannot see your 9 levels. And literally, folks, I'm telling you right now, there are 50,000 people in this company. We might only have 1,000 people in our matrices, my total matrix, but there's 50,000, and all of you guys out here are pretty high up in there, and you have people who have people who have people. Even if they're not paid in there, they're still tied to you through the IT app. And if they shop and they buy something, you're going to miss those commissions if you are not paid, unless they are your personal friend in the network. Folks, that's where I have been speaking from day one, is a lot of money here, and a lot of people just, because there's nothing like this out there. There's never been anything. People understand a matrix. You log into your matrix, you see 8 people below you. Oh, 4 of them aren't paid. I only have 4 paid. Why should I pay this month? Well, 4 of those paid might have 50 people free, and the 4 who not paid might have 100 free people total combined, and those people are all going to get emails who invite friends, and if you're not paid, you'll never get paid from them. So, that's why we're here, which comes to another point. And this is my rant, and we'll get to the training. The IT is coming out, guys. As sure as the sun is going to come up, one day this month, we will log in, and those are like Mike here, and Joyce Latimer, and Anna, and Bill. I'm just looking at some of the old-timers, Jay, and Shelly. You're going to hear there's earthquakes all over the U.S. Those are us passing out, hitting the ground with just, oh, my God, it finally came out. And those will be small little tremors, and we'll just be, it's here. It is coming. I really believe they've got it done. It may not be the perfect app. A lot of people out there in our group are, well, it won't do this, it won't do that. I don't know how many of you guys were in Facebook 10 years ago, but it sucked. I remember that. I'm thinking, oh, my God, what college idiot put this together? This thing, I remember when someone came out, and my nephew told me about it. This was about 8 years ago. Guys, it was just a total joke. I'm like, this will never take over MySpace. Anyone remember MySpace? It just sucked. It was horrible. It was just a horrible user interface. It was just horrible. It was a college, basically, chat room. That's what it was designed for. And look here, 10 years later, 1.3 billion people and how many billions of dollars. So we're in the early days. You've got to remember that. You got to talk to people about that when they say, oh, it doesn't shine my shoes yet. No, it doesn't. Give it time. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do that. It's going to be a lot of doesn't. There's going to be a lot of doesn't, but there's going to be a lot of do's. And this is the level here. And every one of us that's been around here for a while, I see a lot of people in the matrix not paying, wondering why, asking, and not building. Guys, let's say it comes out next Monday, which is very possible. How many of you are going to make money from the IT app? How many of you have 200-300 free affiliates that can instantly go out there now that they can download it when they start buying at Amazon that actually has hundreds of free affiliates that you can actually start making money from the IT app? Because if you only got 8 or 9, chances are they're not going to shop today, and you won't make no money. So you've been waiting a year for the IT app to come out. Now it's out, and you're not going to make no money from the IT app because you haven't built times. And you know what? Guilty. Yes, guilty. I've been doing a lot of stuff for the team, and that's a very convenient excuse. That's what it is. It's an excuse. It's one of the excuses. Well, they owe me money. How many of you have that excuse out there? It's an excuse. I've been building the team. It's been raining. My dog flew away. My bird broke a feather. Whatever the excuse, guys, this is free. The IT app's coming out probably in the next 10 days. Every one of us on this call should, that if you've been here 6 months, should probably have 400 or 500 free affiliates. We got 8 days now. Houston, for those of NASA, the clock is ticking. It's in launch. It's going to launch here, guys. We should start really, going. Now, there's a few people on this call, brand new people that are just out there. They don't have all the baggage. They don't have all the challenges we've been through. They're just out there talking to people. They're out there talking to people. There's 4 or 5 people in our group who are consistently putting people in every week. Every week. And, well, we can say, well, they don't know this. They didn't know this. They didn't do that. That's true. They are just doing it. They're not making excuses. So, and I am one of them. I've been working on the team stuff a lot. But that's just an excuse. So I say we stop with the excuses because it's going to be out and we ain't going to be getting any of it in our pockets because we've been dilly-dallying, a lot of us. So, guys, start sharing it with your friends, your coworkers, your family, your brothers, your sisters. At least get them free. My God, it's an email. Log into my account, get a free account. What does it hurt? Honestly, what does it hurt? Why haven't you got your cousin, your brother, your sister in here if they use Facebook? What does it hurt them? Yeah, they'll get an email from the company once a week. It'll probably go in their spam box. So what does it hurt? Get them in, at least they can start getting ready. And maybe when they buy something on Amazon for $150, guess what? You'll get some money from it. Guys, it just makes no sense that we haven't done that. And I got some of my family in this week. I just told them, I said, what? She asked me, what's this? I said, just go get it. Well, what does it do? I said, it saves you money. Okay. That's all she said. I said, because what's coming up, guys? Christmas. 3 months away. I'm here to, everyone here knows this. Most of us, years ago, I used to go on Christmas Eve and do all my Christmas shopping, and fight the maniacs. I learned over my age, over through the gray hair, that's probably not the wisest thing to do. Most of us, my mom already starts her Christmas shopping this month. She buys a little bit every month for Christmas, and a lot of people start doing that. They're going to start, you're going to see Amazon, you can look at their sales, they start seeing a spike here after this Monday holiday here. So people are going to start shopping for Christmas. The biggest shopping income, whatever you want to say, you can take advantage of that, guys. Get people free. Now this is the shopping season. What a perfect time for it to come out. Okay. Enough of rant. Yes.
Before you go into training, I would like to give credit where credit is due. So first of all, I want to give you a hand.
The sound effects.
Back in March, when corporate was saying
3 weeks,
the app will be released April 7th, and I think many of you here remember that date. You were saying there's no way in hell that's going to happen. It'll be September before they release it. Well, today's the last day of August. So the It app will be released in September. I thought you were being a little extreme with September, but so I want to give you a big hand because absolutely it's going to be September.
It takes a while to code this and test it and everything, and knowing, I mean, it's whatever reasons. There's a lot of reasons why. But you're right. Guys, it's going to come out here September. I mean, what a perfect time to you start seeing the newspapers, and you guys who actually read newspapers anymore. There's not a lot of them, but they start ramping up for the holiday shopping. What a perfect time for the app to come out. Save money for your Christmas shopping. Get the app. Downline, shop 19,000 retailers. One click of, I mean, guys, it's a perfect opportunity to save money. You know, so and more and more people are shopping online for their Christmas shopping.
Well, and Estella's saying here that her passing out cards continues to be quite effective. It sounds like, if I'm looking at this correctly, that she's about 70 or 80% effective with that. She had a couple people that didn't know what social media was, and some people that don't use it. But
well, first, I'm sorry, but if someone doesn't know what social media is, I would check them for blood work. Maybe they're one of those aliens implants in the earth here, because how can you not know what social media is? You know.
They knew what Facebook was, though. So.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, most of you know here, this is going to be a little informal training today. The company launched their sales funnel about the same day we did. I don't know. That was very, very weird. It's just the planets aligned, whatever the case may be. Now, hats off to Ron Pope for getting those out. I mean, we have been asking for them since a year, and that's what took us so long getting ours out. They put a lot of hurdles and delays and changes, and they got someone in there who just basically snowplowed it through. So hats off to Ron Pope for getting that done. With that being said, I don't want to slam the company sales funnels. A lot of people are asking, what's the difference? So I want to make sure I'm very clear on this. They are some very good landing pages. They're nice looking. They serve a purpose, without a doubt. If you have an empty can, would you like to have a half can or full can? You know what I mean? I mean, it has a definite value. We've noticed, and I knew there were some challenges, and companies don't usually bring out the best landing pages because that's not their specialty. That's not what they're focusing on. So that they're bringing it out, hats off to them, because a lot of companies don't even do that. But they are using some coding technology that places a cookie. Everyone is familiar with the cookie. If you're not, it's basically a little piece of code that goes onto your computer, and it has a timer built in. That timer could be, I don't know what this cookie is, could be 7 days. The most extreme cookies, 99, are no longer than 30 days. After 30 days, this cookie expires. Now, there are settings in Chrome and even in Firefox where you can set your browser not to accept cookies. A lot of virus protection programs block cookies or delete them. A lot of people will clear their cookies for whatever reason. So there's challenges with the cookie method. For example, Mike Donaldson here, I find a landing page. I'm at work. I'm on my iPad when the boss ain't around, looking online, reading my emails. Or I'm at my computer at work looking at my emails, and I see Mike Donaldson's advertisement. Well, I log into there. Here's this app, blah, 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 blah. And I opt in. And now I'm cookied. Now, it's pretty cool. It sounds interesting. Oh, my boss is walking out his door, so I got to log off before I get caught here. I go home to find out. I read Mike Donaldson's email that the company system sends out. Guess what? I'm not cookied. I'm reading that email. I click the join button. What is going to happen, and we tested this, is you're going to go into the company's pool because Mike Donaldson isn't on my home computer, so now I'm going to go in to request a sponsor. So Mike Donaldson will never know unless Mike Donaldson is able to reach me. When I join, I am now went into the orphaned pool. So that's a problem. And guys, I'm telling you, that's a huge problem. That's their system they're using, and hats off. It's just the way some people set up these things. We have a hard code, it's called. It's hard-coded. when you get an email and you click on a link in your email, that link is hard-coded to you. It's not using a cookie. So if they open that email 6 years from now and you're still around, it will take them to your Leafit site and you'll get them. A cookie is a time expiring code. It can be, I doubt if it's just a week. I'm guessing it's at least, the maximum 30 days they've done. But if you go into your cell phone onto a site and I need to join up, you're not cookied on this. So if I open up here and go to here to sign up, it's going to go into the orphaned. If I go here and then to my home computer, it's going to go orphaned. So you have an opportunity, unfortunately, with their system to create a lot of orphans. And you may not. So when you get a lead, if you're using the company system, you got to make maximum effort to reach out to those individuals, because there's an excellent chance if they join, you will not get credit for them. I just want to be upfront with everyone. I'm not saying it's a bad system. I'm saying it could be perfected. This is how they designed it. And I'm awesome that they got something out there, because it's better than nothing. So you need to go out there and be aggressive on contacting that lead. Do not expect the autoresponder to get that person to contact you. Guys, I'm telling you, it will not happen. 1 out of 60, 1 out of 70 will contact you first. You got to go out and chase them down. Now, with the company system, you have 2 forms of communications. You have their email address. And the autoresponders will send some out. And yes, we all use autoresponders. They're great tools. But if that's your sole thing, imagine this. You have this 700-pound grizzly bear chasing at you. You have one shot. It's a 22 short range, about this big. Now, yes, you could kill the grizzly bear. Most likely, you're going to piss him off, and you're going to be grizzly food. So, if you want to depend on that autoresponder, the grizzly bear is coming at you. I'd rather have, like a tank, and our system is set up that way. Our system uses the phone. Our system uses emails. Our system makes them over and over to encourage them to friend you on Facebook. I've seen it already happening this week to a few people. Our system gives them their Skype information, not only on the landing page, but also in the emails. We do it 4 different ways to try and encourage them to contact you, even just friend you on Facebook, because that's another crack in the door for you to communicate. But we still send out those emails. But you still need to, even in our system, you need to go aggressive and chase them down. Yes, I'm saying, how many of you get a lead and actually make a custom video for your lead? We've talked about this for ages. You need to do that. Mike got someone who joined up and said, they've never done that before. He was very impressed that someone did that. They may not all join that you do that. No, they won't. Anyone who says, yeah, they'll all join because I made a video, no, it ain't going to. You don't care about the ones who don't. You care about the ones who do, because those are the people who's interested in what you do. Automated is cool. We have a very automated system. Our webinars, for example, the companies is not able to tie in their landing pages to the webinars. They do send you an invite at the bottom of it, which is awesome. But again, it doesn't. Ours system, when we have the link coded for the webinars right in there. So if they attend the webinars, and we're seeing an increase in people attending them, they get the button to sign up right there and join you, or paid. So we got all of that in our system. For those who know our system, you've seen it. Let me go ahead and show you a couple things quick here. So just to share here, hopefully we get tunnel. Mike, let me know that we're actually in it. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is Anna B. She's been having some horrible problems with her, so she has been able to do a lot of marketing that she's been doing here. She's had bad luck here. Her computer went bad a couple weeks ago, and now her internet's just totally foobarred, which is a bad word for not good, obviously. Anyway, let me show you her system here. This is actually my system. This is not Anna B. So let me go back to the tunnel. Let me try this again. Let me try this again. We got this out of the way. Share screen. Let me try this again. And okay, can you see your picture, Mike?
Yeah, I can see you, Mike.
With your picture here?
Yes.
Okay, this is Anna's. Okay, you'll see here, Anna did some testing. Here's her 2 leads that came in yesterday. She got 2 leads. Now, I want to show you, which is very cool about this, I thought. You see 2 little stars here, a purple, bluish one, and a yellow one. What's that saying is they got, you'll notice, both of her leads opted in, but they're both free affiliates. They actually went ahead and signed up as free affiliates. They saw it, they got it, they joined. Guys, this works. Here's 2 people in 2 days. She had 2 visitors, and both of them signed up. This gentleman here, what the blue says, he actually clicked on the link in the email. I checked. He signed up for the webinar. So you can see here it's working. The phone number's here. For some reason, it's not capturing the country, even though we're asking for the country. My programmer's coming on at about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to see where the country, I don't know if the country will be here. You may have to actually go into their contact information here, and we'll put it in here. I see. I need to add a field contact right here. Maybe that's why it's not doing it. So, but we want the country here so you can match that phone number up. We're collecting the data. We are collecting the data, so I just got to make sure it's showing up default here. We got to figure out how we can show the default country for you. So, want to get that going. But I wanted to show you how that's working here. And we've had, I see a lot of you testing out there. Awesome. It is in the test mode. We will be bringing it live to everyone Tuesday. We got about 35, 40 people in there. So we'll be going here, bringing it up and live this week for everyone else. Really, anyone who has actually asked it in, I went ahead and do it. Sometime this month, we're going to be doing some advertising co-ops. They're going to be inexpensive. We're going to be testing some out, just myself and 1 or 2 other people looking at that. But you can go out there now with the business cards, backpage.com, flyers in colleges. For those who live at college kids are very social engaged. Guys, I would ask anyone on this team who has any type of skill set at all, make up some flyers, share them with the team. That would, if we got 8 or 9 different flyers, passing them out at a college for kids and college people to use is an excellent way to reach out to them and get some of those free users. So another great way. So those are just some ideals on some traffic. Facebook, inviting your friends, family, and relatives to come in and download it for free. Get joined. It's free. My God, it's free. Well, I've asked so many people, have you talked to your family? Well, no. You're not trying to sell them a $500 juice or $500 in advertising to get into something that's a rev share that probably will close down next month, or you know, maybe it lasts a year, 2 years. Who knows? But they're not coming out of pocket with any expense. They're giving an email to save money. And if they shop buying you a Christmas present, you'll make some money from your Christmas present. How sweet is that? So anyway, let me get to some questions here. We do have a second landing page coming up. It should be going live tomorrow. A second look, if you will. And then we're going to be going with a third and fourth look. We're going to be making the company, as you most notice on the company system, they kind of give you, if you will, the smorgasbord, if you will, I guess you would say. They get you in there and they give you a whole bunch of information, which is one approach. And, you know, that's that approach. So you got a whole bunch of information that someone can, you know, shop back there for hours trying to figure out what to do, what they want to do, and so forth. Our first 2 landing pages, and we're going to come out with more in the next few weeks, we are more focused on what our goal is. Our goal is to get them in free. Free, 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 free. Once they come in for free, immediately once they come in for free and they join, then they get an email telling them to come to a webinar, which is, you guys all know what I mean by an evergreen system. If you don't, it's basically a webinar that's recorded that looks to make it look like live. The company uses the same system. We just have a more elaborate system that allows people to sign up for free. And in this webinar right now, it's Lee Oakey's. You guys seen that? It kind of talks free and upgrading them. Well, we're going to be redoing those. We're still going to keep that one for people who want to use that, but we're going to have a free webinar. So if you have someone who joins in as a new lead, for whatever reason they don't see joining for free, we're going to invite them to a 25-minute webinar that's just going to talk about the IT app and social network and shopping, free. So we get them in for free. Then we're going to say come to a training webinar to learn about the IT app, how to use it, and it's going to be really effective when the app comes out here in a couple of weeks, how to find the best pictures, how to make the best pictures, how to make your pictures engaging, 10, 15 minutes of that. Then we're going to talk about, by the way, we want to share with you on how you can make even more money, and we're going to upgrade them or offer them to upgrade. This is all going to be done for you automatically. So that's going to be the approach of our first 3 or 4 funnels that you can choose from. Now, if you want the whole package deal, where you can invite people and give them A/B right up front, like the company's doing, in a few weeks you'll have that system as well, 2 or 3 options to choose from that as well. But we're going with the free and to upgrade because we think we'll get higher conversions, because once you get them in the door, it's kind of like going down the, I guess you'd say, the grocery aisle. You know, you see these people with the free samples out there. They always giving free samples, try this, try this. They know if you eat on that little sample, you're going to pick up the box of chicken or the box, the package of cheese. It increases conversions. Why do you think grocery stores do that? So it's the same concept. Get them in free, give them a little nibble, and you'll get more people to upgrade instead of saying, hey, buy this cheese, it's $9. Are you freaking crazy? Why would I pay $9 for cheese? Taste this. Okay, that's scrumptious. Give me the cheese. So that's what we're doing. Okay, questions. For those of you who have tested the system out with 22 emails, you'll want to go in there and remove all your test ones. Anna B is on here. I think she was having some really connection issues. She might not be on here, so I'm going to show you what I mean. Anna, I'm going to mess with your account.
Yeah, she's on. She's on, Mike.
Okay, so please excuse me, but I'm going to mess with your account.
We're just going to delete your leads, Anna.
So what you do is you go to your View Your Leads, and here's Anna 1 Tester, and here's Anna Test up here. I'm not going to do it because you may want to be seeing the emails. So what you would do if you want to delete, go ahead, Mike.
Are you thinking that we're seeing that?
I definitely am thinking that.
No, we're not. We're seeing you.
Okay, let me go back again. Let me click on me. Let me share screen, tunnel vision. There we go. Now we see it. Yes?
Not quite yet. There we are. Got it.
Okay, here's your contact list. You'll see these little red X's. Now, if you click, I don't want to do this because she may be testing all the emails. You click on this, that deletes the lead. Maybe Makar here, she got a hold of Makar. He says, hell, leave me alone, crazy lady. I don't want to join Leafit. So Anna moves him down to I'll contact him next week. Or you can delete him completely so he stops getting emails, okay? And a lot of people, guys, you might get an email that says, please remove me from your contact list. Even though, by law, every one of our email has an opt-out form. Please, if you get someone that says remove me from your contact list, do yourself and all of us a favor. Go into your contact list and hit the big red X, because what they could do next time is report you for spam. Even though you're not spamming them, they opted in. Legally, we have the opt-in form. We don't want to be reported as spam. Just go in there, find their name, find their email, because if they don't give their email, you can match up their email by doing a search right here, paste their email in here. If you have 100 list, email, boom, and just delete them. You know, they're not worth the trouble. And it'll help us protect our email accounts, because everything's going into the inbox, and that's cool right now. We want to keep it that way. Okay?
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
it kind of when you were saying that, it reminded me of something that maybe we want to mention to them. Remember about the address, that discussion you and I and Ann?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good point. Okay. Guys, when your email goes out, please, man, I don't know.
Don't worry about showing them; they'll see it.
Boom, boom. I don't even know if I have one in here somewhere. Oh, I can't switch emails because I'd lose everyone. Good thing I
Right.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. We won't do that because it's in my another email account. Guys, when your email goes out, anyone who's had an autoresponder like AWeber, GetResponse, they know this. When your email goes out, at the bottom, the very bottom, the footer area of your email is your address. By law, it has to be there. It helps the delivery rate. So that's why this system does it. But let me go in here. When you join our system here,
We can't see it, by the way.
yeah, I'm trying to get into it now.
Okay.
I'm in Anna's, for example, here. Right, yeah. Let me go into Anna's. Okay, Anna. Hopefully you don't get no crazy stuff.
I think she changed hers though, which is good.
Okay, this is mine. Okay, this is my office address in the town over that I had. So this is better. For example, this was the office I had for a long time here in the town over. It puts this address at the bottom of your footer. So guys, what you want to do in there is go in there, put a P.O. box. You might want to keep your same city. That's totally up to you. If you live in a town of 1,800 like I do, okay. But if you live in a decent-sized town, your zip code. Anna was telling me that in the UK, your zip code is tied to your street. We're not that defined here in the U.S. Our zip code is kind of a neighborhood thing, or if you're a small town, you only have one. But anyway, you definitely, in my opinion, and you know, I'm pretty open about transparency, you do not want to have your address in there. I'll just be blunt. Do not put your physical address in there. Not saying there's any quacks in the world, but there's a lot of nutcases in the world. Don't put your address. Put something, a P.O. box. Put a grocery store. Put something in there. You have to have something in there. But make sure it's like the local police station, maybe, huh? That'd be cool. Anyway, just letting everyone know. Go in there. Make sure you get a hold of your downlines who's not on this call and let them know. And you know what? Pretty soon here, when you come into the home page, should be up this week. We're going to have a video. This calendar is going to be pushed down. You'll notice all your leads starts coming into your into your system here automatically for you. You can go in there, click on them, and whatnot. But there'll be a video here that's basically saying that. One other thing I want to talk about, my profile. Your Facebook page. You need to put your Facebook in here. Do not. Now, I got my WW. That's fine. Do not, under any circumstances, put the HTTPS. So basically, what you should do, please go in there and check all that. What you need to do is just have the word Facebook, and this is my profile. Facebook will allow you to customize it, and a lot of people maybe have done that. A customized Facebook would be facebook.com/Mike Lucas or Mike Donaldson, M. Donaldson, whatever you have. But you need to have your Facebook in here for that to work. Put in your Skype information. Now, the Skype is asked for when you join up. A lot of people may not have Skype right away. It's important that you get Skype. Guys, if you don't have Skype, even if you don't know how to use it, we're going to have some videos in our training site this week. Have your members get Skype. Because a lot of people hate giving their phone numbers. They're afraid they're going to get bugged. They're going to get spammed. They're going to get whatever. They believe a terrorist is going to track them down with their phone number. Whatever paranoid they have, a lot of people, I put my phone number out there. It doesn't matter. But, guys, what you want to do is get Skype. Skype's a great way. It's a great way to communicate with people all over the world. 90% of the people cannot make a call from Australia to Spain without them costing them some money with their home phone or cell phone. With Skype, it's free, guys. It's the #1 marketer tool out there right now. It's huge right now. And get Skype. It encourages people to use Skype if they have it. But also watch for your Facebook. Watch for people friending you because we're pushing that for them to friend it. We actually do it in the body of the email, and every signature, click here to friend me, please, or please click here to friend me, or something to that call. It gives them a call to action. Now, down on these, I've told you guys before, all you need to do is edit the YYY. Again, do not mess with this any other place than just putting your username, your Leafit username, in the appropriate spots. A couple people were a little confused about this one down here, the webinar stuff. You have to click on it with your mouse and then just use your arrow key on your keyboard, slide it over, and then insert your username here, YYY. Make sure there's no spaces. The other thing you need to do, again, Facebook. No HTTPS. None of that. Get Skype, put it in. If you haven't done it when you first joined, a lot of people may not have. The other one thing you need to do is go to Photos. Click on Photos. Upload it. It doesn't matter what you have as a picture. It will automatically resize it for you. Unless you got this gigantic like wall picture, it might not come out right. I don't know. But if you got a simple portrait of yourself, if you don't have one, take one with your camera, take one with your cell phone, take one with your laptop. Get something out there. It helps you brand your site. It gives much more credibility, and that's something our site does that the company doesn't. And I can go back, and you guys can look this up as truthful. Pictures on websites of the individual has a higher converting rate. You can take the same landing page, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the right has the pictures, the one on the left doesn't. It will get more conversions.
Well, you know, that brings up a good point, because you were talking about the advantages of using our system, and it does put pictures into those the follow-up capture page or landing page stuff. So
yes,
another advantage.
Right. So you know, nothing wrong with the company system. We've just been doing it a little while, and so we've done that. So okay, let's see what kind of questions we got.
I went down to the first questions that came in, and Simon Cardle's the first couple of questions. He says, "Where is this sales funnel? As can't see it anywhere, or do we have to give you our details to get the sales funnel set up for us?"
Great question. It will be in our team site Tuesday. For those who haven't came in yet, everyone who was on the call last week got a link. This Tuesday, it will be in our team site. There'll be a page there. It'll tell you how to sign up. It'll give you some tips on what steps you need to do, just like I went over tonight, so people know it. We'll have a video on that page as well. We'll try and make it, because some people have, our testers have said, "What's this? How do I do this? This is wrong." So it's opened up some areas where people got a little confused on, which we wanted. So we're going to try and eliminate that confusion so we can get as much as possible. So it will be live Tuesday. We'll send out an email. Monday night, the team newsletter will go out. That's why you haven't seen a team newsletter yesterday. Our team's newsletter is going to go out tonight. It's going to be announcing, or tomorrow morning, it's going to be announcing Tuesday at, say, noon. Something. I'll just pick a random time. It doesn't matter. It'll be up there, and people will be able to sign up. Tom is asking a question. Our leads from our old leads. Tom, this is a challenge because of the blacklisting. People reporting spam. I am petrified of giving people access to that. I'll just be honest. Even though I preached it and preached it and preached it, please only go back a month and put in those leads. I know some people who are too lazy to come to our training, too lazy to listen to the webinar, too lazy to ask someone, well, how far can we put them back? They'll go back and put everyone in the last year. And those, 100 people from the last year. And they'll have 100 people, and 80 of them will instantly report us for spam, and then we'll get blacklisted. So I'm struggling with giving access, because if we get blacklisted, everyone from moving forward will have to get a new domain, a new IP. It will set us back for a month. And everyone's promoting that IP, that domain. It will be shot. So we're not going to allow people to put in old names.
Hey, Mike,
Go ahead, Mike.
Cy has a second question here once you get done.
Who?
Cy McCardle. He had a
Okay.
follow-on question to the.
Sorry, but I talked to a couple people this week, and while I know the Jays, I know you, Tom, and I know Anna and Elizabeth, and people on this call will do what we ask. You know, I know you guys will. Well, I hope you guys will. I'm sure most of you will. But that's how many people on this call? 30, 35 people, right? We have 500 people who are probably going to use our system. The other 400 people, 100 of them will listen to the webinars. 75 of them will ask their sponsor. And there'll be 20 people who'll just do what the hell they want, and they won't care, and they'll put everything in. They had some emails from someone from a year ago. They'll put their names in because they got to get people. They're too lazy to talk to them or resend them an email and invite them. So they'll just put all their emails in from their old Hotmail from 2 years ago, and we'll all lose our account. We'll get blacklisted. So came to a decision. It's fresh moving forward. I hope everyone understands that. I know I was was trying to be a little more open at the end, but the risk is just too great. Many of us, like you, Tom, Joyce, Anna, Bill, I can go down the list, Deanna, Shelley, Jay, Estelle, Carrie, I go down this list. We've been waiting for our landing pages systems for 6 months. To flip them on right now and blow a circuit breaker, oh my God, I would want to kill somebody. Just be honest, I'd be on CNN. So that's why. So I hope everyone understands that.
Okay, Cy's follow-on question was, is this sales funnel different from the Leoki, from what Leoki did?
Yeah. Yes.
Leave
Leoki had a great sales funnel. You had to get, what was that? Help me out. Power Pro Lead. I don't know what the.
That you had GVO.
People had to get GVO.
Pure leverage, yeah.
Pure leverage. And people who didn't have pure leverage was, it's $25 a month. I don't think his system offered a picture. Didn't have a phone number opt-in. It didn't put your face out there. It was a good landing page. Don't get me wrong. Good, great. Lee spent a lot of time developing that. So it was, and you had that system. But we do tie into all of it. So you see our back office. You have the contact manager. You have the social inviter. All the stuff that we shared with you the last few weeks, and that we're going to be adding on. So thank you, Jay and Tom. I know you guys understand. Yes, we have been waiting for this. I've been talking about landing pages now for what? For our team, 17 months. 16 first came out. Hey, we're going to go create our own landing pages for our team. And the company fought us. They fought us. They fought us. They fought us. You can't have that. You can't do this. We don't need landing pages. A whole 17 months, and finally Ron Pope came along. Everyone could have landing pages. We got our system out. And to lose it because someone didn't watch it and they wanted to put 100 emails in there from their brother's sister's dog's account that they saw in the telephone book would just be devastating. So Elizabeth says, Mike, why cannot be seen your name and your Facebook address after the slash? Elizabeth is asking the question, why do I have that long username instead of my name? Elizabeth, it's a very complicated question. I'll try and answer it make it as simple. I was lazy. I have not done that yet. I have not customized my signature yet. So that's why. No other reason, Elizabeth. Honest, I just haven't done it.
Well, in your defense, Mike, that's a relatively new Facebook page for you, right?
Yeah, I know. It takes at least, 45 seconds? That's a lot of time. So, Elizabeth, no reason whatsoever. Yeah. So we will do that today, Elizabeth, so people can find us a little easier. Yeah, it's a good point. So you should do that, which leads us to the little bit of training that I want to do today. Hats off. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Jay Zielinski. Jay is taking, Estelle has taken a lot of what we said, and other people on this call has taken to heart a lot of stuff we said to do, and Jay has taken this Google Plus thing to heart. Last time I talked to Jay sometime this week, he had some 2,000 something followers. It was some kind of ridiculous, and he just started inviting people and sharing with people, and what do they call it? What does Google Plus call it? Invite friends, becoming circles, people. Jay has over 2,000 people out there now that's in his circles. He's just been doing it every day and building on it, guys. Now takes that information, your Google search. Google loves Google Plus. I got to show you this, guys. I have to show you this. Sorry.
So are we going to call Jay the Pied Piper of Google Plus because he's pulling all these
Well,
people?
I got to show you this. This is pretty freaking amazing. I hope it works. Let's see here. Can you see me?
Yes, we see Google search.
Right. Okay. Leafit. Let me just go here. Look here. Leafit. The word Leafit. Everybody and their brother would like to be worked on Leafit, right? Here's Anna. Google Plus. She's posting stuff, guys. Let me go to Leafit. Anna. Leafit review. Anna. Let me go to Leafit.
Well, and a tremendous amount of those are Google Plus. Either.
Oh yeah, they're all Google Plus.
Yeah.
Leafit sponsor. Anna. Do we get the picture? Google Plus loves Google. I mean, we've talked about it. Now tie into videos with that. Tie into just making it a blog post, guys. And when you got 2,000 friends, I'm going to show you guys next week because I noticed I got an email from someone this week sending me an invite to an event. I'm like, what is this? And it was a Google. I've shared everyone how to do a Facebook invite, but you can do that with Google Plus. The thing about Facebook is a little anal on just spamming people, inviting them for friends. Obviously, you can get Facebook jail. So you have to be very, very careful. You supposedly have to know the people and all these little things, which makes getting 2,000 friends in Facebook, if you're new to it, a challenge. Well, with Google Plus, you can just keep putting people into your circles. Jay had an acquaintance circle, something like 2,000 people, something crazy, and he just started doing it. But now you can do a one-time invite. You can't spam them constantly, but you can invite these people to a hangout or to a webinar. Let's say the mythological unicorn carrying his cell phone with the iPhone IT app shows up next week. What a great webinar to invite them to. So, Okay, Deanna says, I have noticed the landing web page is different from the original one we had a week ago. Where on the front page was a video along with their info and personal picture. Now it's a new video and I don't see my personal information. Deanna, you're a little confused, and I understand that because we've been updating it. The page with everyone with their hands in the air, kind of like a concert, a social outing, we'll call that. That's our default page for right now. That's a 6-page funnel. It doesn't look like it because we break it down into micro commitments, it's called. But first page is just the new Leafit video, which everyone really likes. It was an awesome video. Now when you click on that, a light box opens up. That's page 2, actually. A light box opens up, and they put in their information. Then they're taken to page 3, which is the video that we're all familiar with. I call it the Leaf intro video. What would you like to do with social media, making all the pictures, posting money? It goes into about a 3-minute spiel on the free model. And then there's a button down below, create your free account. So that's page 3. They click the free account, they go to page 4. Page 4 is my video, welcoming them to our team, and telling them to watch for a special email, because the email that's coming out here in the first 24 hours basically gives them the Facebook invite, how to get into our group, basically friend you, pause the video, your contact information is below here, blah, 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 blah. And so now go ahead and create your free account. That takes them to page 5, which looks like a Leafit page. It's designed to look like your.
Hey, Mike, before you go there, page 4's got their picture and information on it.
Right. I'm sorry, good point. Page 4, the one with my video, says pause the video, write down your inviter, your sponsor's information below, is exactly where your picture is, your telephone number, your Skype information, that information right there. Tells them to actually pause it and save that information. And if they can, after they create their free account, to go ahead and reach out to you. We want them to try and engage them to reach out to you. And also to watch for an email or something from you, because you're going to be reaching out to them. So then they go to the next page, is the Leafit lookalike page, which says step 1. And here we're asking for all their information, because if they opt in here, they're moved from the new lead down to the new, in your contact management, they move from new lead to free affiliate. So now they're getting a whole different set of emails. And then they click the button, then they go right into the free account on Leafit, and they sign up immediately. They don't have to bounce to 3 or 4 pages on the Leafit page. We're going inside the Leafit system, the company system, going right to the free page where they fill out. And we're going to do that same path for the paid. So I hope that answers that question. Okay, Stell, you can communicate well on Google+. We are actually going to, our system will allow us, right now we say Facebook. Right now we got phone number. Right now we got, what else? Facebook, Skype, phone number. We can actually engage, our system is robust enough, we can actually put Google Plus on there. And we're thinking of doing that. Maybe with a landing page, we're going to do that. Also, I wanted to tell you one other change we're going to be implementing this week. You'll notice, if those who looked at the company system, the company is asking for your phone number right up front. There's an argument out there in the marketing world. There's the do's and don'ts. 75% of the people say never ask for the phone number up front. It turns people off. It turns down conversions. You don't get conversions, rah, rah, rah. The other 25% says, it does cut down the conversions, but you get better leads. So whichever version you want, I'm on the side of getting them in a little bit, kind of giving them a little taster, that little taste to try and then get them up. Give them the information, collect a little information. I'm on that side of the fence. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the current page that all of you see. We're going to make a carbon copy of it. So you'll have 2 landing pages. They'll both look the same. One will be name and email, version 1. Version 1A will be name, email, and phone number. So if you want that phone number option, if you want to go that route, you'll be able to select it. With the companies, of course, you don't get that, but we understand some people want that phone number. Personally, 5 years ago, I was absolutely, I got to have the phone number because I ain't wasting my time with email. But now with the prevalence of Skype and how so many people use Skype, Facebook, and other forms of communications that's actually replaced. I yesterday got an invite to a family cookout. My sister, 1.5 miles down the road. She drives by my house every day to go to work. She sent me a Facebook invite for the cookout. Needless to say, I was late yesterday because I didn't see it. But that was the way she invited me, on Facebook. I was a little perturbed about that. But so phone numbers are not as prevalent as they used to be, in my opinion. So that's my opinion. But for those who want to capture a phone number, we're going to give you the opportunity, whichever way you want to do. Steve K, I think I have 4 or 5 G Google Plus. I need to build it big time. Yes. Has there been any training on Google Plus? How to invite people? We did it a couple of weeks ago. Basically, you just go into friends. You go into people, into Facebook, and you just start clicking on them. You find people. and you just it's weird. Google Plus with all their anti-spamming and all this, in Google Plus you can just invite them and they cannot stop you. They can remove you after you invite them, but yeah. So you don't want to go into your Google Plus and constantly spam people. You want to find funny articles, just like Facebook, funny pictures, funny articles. There's Rover right there. You know, I mean, stuff that makes people pause and look at it with a little bit of business. Not all business, you know what I mean? So same with Facebook. If all you're doing is spamming your friends day in, day out, and we talked about it on Leaf. If you go into Leaf, and Leaf comes out next week, and I'm all friends with you, and if every 5 minutes, let me just pick someone here who won't get mad at me, Estelle, she goes to Amazon, she loads up 1,000 pictures of different types of tennis shoes and sunglasses and stupid stuff, and every minute I'm getting a picture from Estelle on a Leaf, I am going to delete her. She will not be my friend on Leaf for more than 3 minutes. So you got to balance it out. Same with Google Plus, but with Google you can just keep inviting people, and it works really well. Mike, we need a landing page without autoplay. Autoplay automatically works. Autoplay is the way we're doing it on the first landing page. It will always be autoplay. It just gets better conversions. People don't know to click the video. We want them. Mahathan, send me why you don't think we, but that would be a third version, and but we have found out autoplay on, especially on a lander, works. You want people to engage, because when someone hits your landing pages, studies have shown you have 18 seconds to catch their attention. 18 seconds. If you don't slap them, catch them, whoa, what's this about? In 18 seconds, they're on to something else. You have 18 seconds to catch their attention. So that's why we do the video. Video is engaging. So that's why we put it there. And Leaf had awesome. That's for the video we have there now. I think it's great. It does it. It's short and sweet, right to the point. It's a cool video.
Oh, I love the fact that it says warning right in the beginning, because if you don't pay attention to that,
Rob Young says he has 3,802 G pluses.
Rob's the man.
Yowza. Good job, Rob. Good job, Rob. Okay, Mike, why can't we see your slash? I entered. I had 4 people opt in, but not one of them opened the emails. Carrie, awesome. You got their information. Now contact them. Don't wait for them to open their emails. That's and that's a perfect point. A lot of people, are not marketers. I check my email 8 times a day. My other sister in Indiana, she might check it every 3 months. Anitra, I sent you an email. Oh, I sent you an email last Easter. Oh, I haven't read it yet. Well, no, I noticed that. So some people just don't. They enter in their emails and they don't read them. So that's why we have to engage them. Anna and others had a great way when you got their name. You have their email. You can go out and maybe find them on Facebook. Paste their name in the line there and friend them on Facebook. Don't wait for them to friend you. See if you can find them on Facebook. It takes a little time, like a little private detective. Go out there. That was someone who was interested. Go out there and see if you can find them on Facebook and invite them to be a friend. Some of the advertising platforms do not accept autoplay. Okay, I see what you're saying, Mahithan. Mahithan. A very good point, Mahithan. Okay.
Well, we'll give it some thought.
Okay. No, thought has been. What I'll do. Here we go, guys. I will go ahead and get another domain. Today. Give me a week, Mahithan. Guys, Mahithan brings up a good point. I know what he's talking about. I will get one domain where we have a non-autoplay in video. It will be one domain, just one, and so everyone will get two landing pages. Mahithan, hats off. You bring up a very good point. Before all the free affiliates, we're going to only get one, just one. but now we'll go ahead and give them two, one with the autoplay and one with the not autoplay, because there are a lot of banner sites that you can go to, these free traffic sites, and they will not allow you to post an auto video. You are right. So a lot of the free marketing is limited if you don't have an autoplay. So I will go ahead and get us a copy of the default one with the non-autoplay, Mahithan. I think we got Get Leaf now. It'll be Get Leaf we got. I'll see if I can get Leaf. What do we have? Get Leafit? Leafit get it?
Yeah, Get Leafit is what we've got now.
I'll go ahead and see if I can get the domain Get Leafit now. I'll request it. It's going to take us about a week. Give me a week, Mahithan. By this time next Sunday, Get Leafit now will be live, and it will be a non-autoplay for that intro. And guys, Mahithan's talking about a lot of these banner traffic sites where you can go and post your sites for free traffic. And we usually those sites I don't like at all because they're just junk traffic. But Leafit is different. Leafit's free. Leafit's an app, so there's value in that, and it doesn't hurt. So get that up there for people. So thank you. Good point, Mahithan. Going around in circles. Billy's top man for G. Wow. No problem. We do not want to spoil it. I had 4 people opt in. Where's the sales funnels? Enter data in the team site. Estelle, and Mike, you brought this up. This is, guys, and my fault for us, because I said I'd get some business card templates for us to order. Estelle, she handed out 10 business cards yesterday. 2 people didn't use social media. They were aliens from the Uranus. And another didn't know what social media is. How could you not know what social media is? Did you go to a nursing home from people over 100?
Actually in a shopping mall. I think went into stores.
But they knew what Facebook was.
Yeah.
The other was all interested. And you do go out there talking to people, and that's what it takes, folks. So same with a flyer, Carry a little postcard, you can get them printed out. Anna B, hello everyone. Sorry I'm late. Working on my phone data. It's loading slow. Okay, it looks like I got all the questions.
Yeah, I guess one more request to everybody. Any more questions?
Guys, go into Facebook, our Facebook group. Create your Google+. Start asking people to friend you, invite you in there, and start using we have, I don't know, maybe 150 people. We have a lot of people in Facebook. Not a lot of them are active. That's normal. But, the more you have there, start inviting circles, start commenting in there. This is free. This is how many of us have been in network marketing and selling juices, sodas, and, I don't know, gadgets, widgets, This is a totally different approach here. So I think we have a lot of things that we're very hard to promote in other ways. This is a lot easier now. So, and hopefully the unicorn with the iPhone app will show up. The fairy tooth godmother will be putting the app under her pillow this week. Santa Claus will be sliding down the chimney along with the Easter bunny, leaving it in a basket. So we're almost there. I see it sliding down. Robert, yes. Billy Funk. Okay, thanks a lot, guys, and watch for. We'll get the newsletter out this week, and hopefully we'll get all a message about the It is here. So it's close. Start inviting friends, relatives, neighbors, strangers, guys. It doesn't do any harm to get them in. So take care. We'll see you all on the next training call.